The role of Abigail in the Bible, the diplomatic conflict resolver to contemporary society. Abigail is a truly remarkable figure in the Bible, embodying the role of a diplomatic conflict resolver whose wisdom and actions have relevance even today. Her story, found in 1 Samuel 25, showcases her intelligence, courage, and deep understanding of human nature. Here's a breakdown of her role and its contemporary significance. Abigail's diplomatic conflict resolution, the situation. Abigail was married to Nabal, a wealthy but churlish and ill-mannered man. David, then a fugitive from King Saul, and his men had provided protection and services to Nabal's shepherds when David sent messengers to request provisions. Nabal insultingly refused and treated them with contempt. David's reaction, enraged by Nabal's disrespect and the humiliation of his men. David, with 400 warriors, set out to destroy Nabal and his entire household. This was a critical moment where a violent and destructive conflict was imminent. Abigail's intervention. Abigail, hearing of her husband's foolishness and David's wrath, acted swiftly and decisively. Intelligence gathering. She immediately understood the gravity of the situation and the potential for disaster. Strategic preparation. Without consulting her foolish husband, she gathered provisions, bread, wine, sheep, grain, raisins, and figs, a significant offering that demonstrated respect and appeased David's anger. Diplomatic approach. She met David and his men on the road, dismounting from her donkey to approach him with humility and respect. Wise words. Abigail addressed David not just as a warrior but as a future king. Acknowledging his righteousness and God's anointing, she skillfully deflected blame from herself and Nabal, taking responsibility for not being present to prevent the insult. She appealed to David's higher purpose, reminding him that his actions should not be driven by vengeance but by his destiny to rule Israel. She famously said, "When the Lord has done all this good to my Lord, and he has done for you according to your word, my Lord will be troubled by this and will not have this on his conscience for bloodshed and for my Lord as vengeance." 1 Samuel 25 minutes and 30 seconds to 31. Resolution. David was deeply moved by Abigail's wisdom, diplomacy, and timely intervention. He recognized her good judgment and the truth in her words. He blessed her for her discernment and for restraining him from shedding innocent blood. He accepted her offering and turned back from his destructive mission. Outcome, shortly after, Nabal died. And David, remembering Abigail's wisdom and beauty, sent for her and took her as his wife. She became not only a wife but also a wise counselor to David. Relevance to contemporary society. De-escalation skills. Abigail's story is a masterclass in a world often prone to knee-jerk reactions and escalating conflicts. Her approach of understanding the emotional state of the offended party, offering a sincere apology even on behalf of another, and appealing to higher principles is invaluable. Empathetic communication. She demonstrated profound empathy by understanding David's hurt and anger, validating his feelings while guiding him towards a more constructive path. This is crucial in personal relationships, workplace disputes, and even international diplomacy. Strategic thinking under pressure. Abigail didn't panic. She assessed the situation, formulated a plan, and executed it effectively. This ability to think critically and act strategically, even when faced with potential disaster, is a vital skill in leadership and conflict management. The power of wisdom over brute force. Her story highlights that true strength often lies not in aggression but in wisdom, diplomacy, and the ability to persuade. She diffused a violent situation through words and a well-prepared offering, proving that intelligence and tact can be more powerful than military might. Speaking truth to power respectfully, Abigail spoke truth to David, a powerful warrior and future king. She did so with utmost respect, ensuring her message was heard and considered, rather than dismissed as insubordination. This balance of courage and respect is key to effective advocacy. Recognizing and valuing wise counsel, David's willingness to listen to Abigail and accept her counsel, even when it went against his initial rage, shows the importance of valuing wise input, especially from those who may not hold formal power but possess insight. In essence, Abigail teaches us that diplomacy, empathy, and strategic thinking are powerful tools for resolving conflicts, preventing violence, and fostering understanding, making her a timeless role model for navigating complex human interactions today.